Hey Leos, it's Esoteric Tales and Tarot, the outdoors edition, because my energy was flying off the handle. So I decided to come outside and ground and do my readings out here for, probably at least half of the readings will be done out here for the monthly readings. Getting really strong messages from my guides, and sometimes they can be tricky, and I don't know which one I'm tuning into that's being very cheeky, but they did a very cheeky one for I believe it was Aries, but for you I've got something a bit sensitive as well in the language. So half-assed effort is what I got from the crystal ball, and they were saying something's been done half-assed. Now that'll be a caution to you to not do things half-assed. You'll know what that means. Not as good as what you could. I've stopped using that term now. So not as well as you could have possibly done, slapdash. That's the other comment they just said, something slapdash. Now, you might need to go back and get something redone. So say you took something to somebody who's got some expertise. They might have messed something up and you're not happy with it. It's annoying when that happens, but don't forget that you're paying someone for their services. So go back and ask them to do a better job of it, Leo. It's careful with how you don't just be warned that may happen. But also just really watch. You might, mess something up, like read the instructions and go carefully with step by step of how to do something, because you might rush and do something sort of slapdash and then it falls apart. I'm seeing IKEA in my mind, when you get those packs and then you have to build them and you might miss some screws or whatever, and then later on it collapses and you're thinking, gosh, why didn't I do it properly the first place? I have to go and get another one. That was just what was coming to me. So we'll see how it translates. What else am I getting for you, Leo? It's that real, I'm really feeling, it's interesting. I'm getting a bit of a sense of you've been doing quite well. So you've got a bit of a kind of an ego or a bravado is how I'm hearing it. Gosh, I'm getting some old things that I don't say. But just be careful of that, because maybe you could get almost too sure of yourself and a bit cocky in a way, and you might just do something a bit slapdash, and it's not going to come off so well. Just be careful, because it could be to do with customers. You might lose a customer over it, and they might, people like to talk, and they might, if you've got a business, they might give you a bad review, or maybe it's something like an Airbnb. Just I'm just hearing it over and over again, so I need to talk about it. Lots of people here, and twos and twos, so how interesting. I haven't seen this ever before, where I've got 2 kings and 2 twos. So interesting. All right. Starting here with the King of Cups, you've got your water sign energy here, and this king looks like it, could be any kind of gender king here. Perhaps it's seeing the word, of course it's in a, blonde, but perhaps a blonde-haired person, but a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces might be relevant, or that type of emotionally stable person energy that could be here at this time. You've got the 2 of Swords coming in right next to it. So I'm just wondering if this is not some kind of perfect pairing that is coming through, because that's how I'm sort of seeing it, like a perfect partnership, and these types of, like you being the fire, the King of Fire here with a King of Water. So maybe it's two men that you're going to meet. If you're single, one might be water, one might be fire sign. You've got to make a decision because this is a blindfolded decision. You've got a choice between two people that are coming in, or there could be business dealings where you're trying to work out who to be in business with. But I'm definitely getting it as options, Leo, that you might have. Masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter, you know, kings and like it's the type of energy, a very strong person, strong personalities, and two hot choices, two that are on the table, very serious, and you really not knowing, being blindfolded and not knowing which direction to take. So you're wanting to have the information come down to you, and you're very attracted, you've got passion, and one might be more the sensible choice, you know, more of a head, and this might be more of a heart, a passion. So you've got the choice of trying to work out who to head with, Leo, because this is the, you know, it's a fire sign energy. So like yourselves, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries type character energies, you know, those outgoing, fiery, whatever. This is your emotional ones. You're more empathetic, more that type of, you know, can be sort of secretive, more deeper emotionally, where you are going to have to dig a bit more. And you've got, yeah, your two of passion, not knowing which way to go, but having two good options on the table. And here we go, I've got the Three of Cups, so that triangle energy. So that's what I'm feeling for you, Leo. You've got options here. That's going to be tricky for you, and there isn't really an answer here for you. It's about that, are you going to go with your head or your heart? You need to sit with it a bit, and maybe that decision is one that you can't do slapdash or half-assed. Maybe you've got to be really careful here with which way you step. Maybe you've got to step back first and, you know, be a bit more transparent about what's going on, because maybe you could, you know, fall flat on your face there with having two options and then getting caught out with it. This is, I just pointing out the back of this beautiful deck, the magical spell cards, a Lucy Cavendish. I've got this deck from a lovely lady. Oh, and I tell you who had this one, Aquarius. The Aquarius reading might be relevant to you. Spell card 41, imagination, coming out for you. I'm feeling very moon energy and water here. Maybe that gives you a way of some sort of idea of direction to head. But here the truck brakes, put the brakes on, you know, step back, have a good think about it. Spell card here, imagination spell. On a Monday of a new moon, burn ylang ylang essential oil, breathe in blue and wear turquoise. Say 3 times, allow my mind to loosen its bonds. Let new and original ways to express my inner self arise within me as a bubbling spring can emerge from the earth. Then imagine a dry, dusty place. From this, a spring of beautiful, clear, frothing water emerges. Here's the helicopter heading over for, you know, the high above vision that you might need using your imagination. Imagine yourself scooping this perfect water into your hands and drinking it. This visualization will feed your imagination whenever you feel the need to refresh your power. Beautiful one for you. Maybe helicopters, perhaps you're going on a helicopter ride. Somebody might be coming in, maybe someone flies a helicopter. That could be relevant. Sometimes these things make sense on a kind of higher level when they come through, like that truck driver as well, for the truck that put on the brakes. I'm going to pick you a card from this fun Naked Truth deck. This is for twin flames or soulmates, singles that are not with their person, and it's a message that comes from that. I want a second chance. Not being with you is killing me. So that could be for somebody who is waiting to get your attention, or maybe it's for you that you want a second chance and not being with the person is killing you. So are you in a relationship with somebody, you want to be with somebody else? You need to put on the brakes and have a good think about it there, Leo. Hope this has been of help. Hopefully the spell works out for you. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm so grateful because the subscribers are helping me with the algorithm and to grow my channel. I'm loving the likes as well, so give this one a thumbs up if it was helpful to you. And yeah, pop a comment down below on how I'm going with everything for you, and if you want to see anything different, got any comments on how this made sense to you, I'd love to hear from you as well. Thanks so much for tuning in, Leo, and please check out the other videos that I've got as well. I'll be coming back with more soon. Bye.